And you're on.
We're
Good. How
good.
are you?
What's up, guys? How you feeling?
We are
Good.
recording.
Are we recording?
We are recording.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. You
Yes.
made your case of deja vu here.
So to give you
It's a
all
go.
background,
How we feeling?
Yes, but
Everybody
I'm in a
good?
different environment.
we did this episode
Thank you for
last
coming out
week,
last night.
and Rob thought he hit record and didn't. So the whole episode was out the window. So this is round 2.
But it gave me practice. It gave me practice, so hopefully I don't
We'll need
stumble
some
over
practice.
my answers this time. How's that?
You didn't stumble last time. You were
I
terrific.
don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
He would interject words. I
Did you
don't.
sing the horror when you're
My dad was
Sometimes,
into
yes.
really? All right.
Yeah. Those car rides were fun, and everybody would laugh, and it would encourage him. So I
two
just felt it.
things. I sing really loud in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru, or I'll scream like, "Hail
Nice.
Satan!"
Oh
and my daughter flips out.
no! Have any of the employees heard you?
No,
and
no,
do they
no.
get like
No, but
dark
other
probably
face?
laugh.
in the other cars have heard, and I'll see some of the other fathers will laugh. The mothers are like,
I'm
but
sure.
the fathers are with me. They're like, keep going on, keep going on.
I would laugh.
Yeah,
I would be a
My
laughing
dad used to
mother.
sing
I would
a
not do
parody
that.
song, so like he would
I would laugh.
do like the Weird Al stuff, but for every song that came on the radio, he made his own lyrics for it. Yep.
Really? Did he make?
All right. So, Rob, do you want to introduce
first
him?
we
Do
gotta
you want
start
me
with
to
our
introduce
Huma.
him? What would you like to do?
Huma!
Huma.
So today we're interviewing Will, who
Huma?
many of you know from karaoke at Humagalas, but he also does karaoke at Naughty Dogs, which we visited last night, and Jayville Grill.
Yes, we did.
Is that all you have right now?
Jayville Grill, yeah. For now, yeah. I'm sticking more with the private parties and the weddings and all that stuff.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and your background.
A John Carroll bull roast last week. Oh, well, what do you want to know?
How'd you get started?
I mean,
How
like,
did you get started?
How'd I get started in the business? Well, they say that alcohol can never lead to good things, right? Well, it kind of led to a good thing for me, you know. I you heard of a place called Chi-Chi's? Remember that place, Chi-Chi's?
Yeah.
In the festival in Bel Air.
Yeah, we used to go to that one too.
I went to the one in Timonium.
Okay, I was there too a couple times. So I finished my undergraduate in college, and I hated it. I couldn't stand it. And I got together with a couple of my friends, and we were like just wanted to go out and blow some steam off. And apparently, there's something called karaoke, which I'd never heard of. Chi-Chi's. And we get up there and we have a good time, and of course I start having a couple drinks, and I start doing things to the DJ and his gear that all DJs can't stand. Like, I grabbed the microphone, I dropped it accidentally, I pushed myself in front of somebody else, and like, while he was talking, I kept talking to him, and he's like, I'm trying to talk to the people. I'm like, okay. I was a real butthole. I admit it, And apparently, I sing a song, and I remember just bringing the crowd down. It brought the crowd down. I wasn't really singing, but more just goofing off and having fun and acting. And the night goes on, and I probably drank more than I should. And either way, the next morning I woke up, and I see this business card in my pocket. I'm like, what the hell did I do? I mean, I'm freaking out. I'm like, what did I break the guy's equipment? So I call him up, and I go, hey, this is Will. I was the rude guy. I was the jerk. And he goes, I want to apologize. He goes, that's okay. I mean, and I asked him, did I do anything wrong? Did I break your equipment? What did I do wrong? And he goes, you did nothing wrong. I want to give you a job. I'm like, oh, okay. So I just basically started following him around and doing all the grunt work, like loading up his shows, like being his roadie, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Until I slowly started saving up my money and buying pieces of equipment here and there, gathering my music collection together, and then basically worked for him for about 3 or 4 years before I actually bought him out. He wanted to retire,
Wow.
so I bought him the company, Federal ID, all the logos, everything, and he's and took the company over, and I've been working ever since, which is a good thing, you know.
What was it that you enjoyed so much? Because like you didn't know anything from Adam, so you just started,
No, I like.
you know.
I hate saying it, but I like to perform and goof off and make people laugh. Okay,
Yeah.
but having fun, I like having fun. I want people to have fun. You go
Yeah.
out to have fun, to goof off, and that's my favorite part of the gig, and the music too. I love music.
So,
You know,
what did you
music
go to
is such a
college
huge
for?
part of my life. Health sciences and occupational therapy. So
Music's a
I'm like,
form
I
of
hate this.
occupational
I hate it.
therapy. We're gonna go with that.
I hate it.
So karaoke is a form of occupational
Say
therapy.
it
We'll
again.
go with that. So
Yeah,
you're
right.
you're
Activities of
adjacent.
daily.
Some kind of
It's
therapy
an
anyway.
activity of daily living. Right.
Close enough.
So, but I even though I was continuing to DJ, I still thought I wanted to stay in the healthcare field. So I'm going to Towson from their master's in healthcare administration. I keep going and going, and finally gets to the point where I got to shit or get off the pot. I have to decide what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And I decided to, become the DJ full time. That's
Well,
what I
that's
did.
awesome,
Yeah,
though. I'm
yeah,
glad it worked out for you
yeah.
because I'm sure lots of people have tried and it
It's
didn't
okay.
happen.
So think of an iceberg. Think of an iceberg. You see, it's what you see that gathers that attracts you to the job, like the fun, the goofing off. But underneath, underneath the surface of
The
the
rest
water
of
below
those.
the iceberg. There's a shit ton more
Yeah.
stuff to deal with.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? All the business stuff. And while it's fun, it's a job, it's a career, and you really don't want to do too many things to
Agreed.
screw your career up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. So, how do you get people to participate when you are doing karaoke?
I don't. I never. If they want to sing, they can sing. If they don't want to sing, I don't pressure them. Now I might incentivize them to sing. Like, for example, we have the progressive karaoke jackpot. I will pick one song that you have heard of. Maybe has some historical relevance. I think last night it was Van Halen, "Jump," because
Oh, did
40
somebody
years
get
ago.
it?
What's that? No, nobody. But I tell
It's
people what
different
it is at
every
the
week.
end of the night.
Oh.
So it's different every week.
Oh, I
Last night it
didn't
was
know that. I
yeah.
thought it was the same because
No,
I know you did it, and I thought it was the same
no,
song until
no.
somebody
It's
got.
kind of like the lotto. The lotto numbers change every week, every time.
Oh.
So last night it was Van Halen, "Jump," because 40 years ago yesterday, David Lee Roth left the Van Halen. So I was like, all right, let's do a Van
Wow.
Halen song with Diamond Dave. And I think the progressive jackpot was $130 last week.
Okay.
So I never force people to sing. If they want to sing, come on up, tell me your name and what you want to sing. I'll put you on the waiting list, and we're good to go.
Yeah.
Did you hear Val Kilmer died?
Yeah.
He had
Isn't that
cancer, I
sad?
thought, and he was
Yeah.
throat cancer. Yeah.
He
Throat
did
cancer.
in 2014. I read the article. It
Yeah.
said that he beat
Um,
it, and it was pneumonia.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
So
It may have been, that's what his kids said,
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Just because I was thinking about you were thinking about you were talking about
Are
the
you talking about Iceman? Is that the reason why?
no, you were
Oh,
talking about
oh,
the Van Halen, and I
Jump.
thought
Oh, okay.
Eddie Van
Okay, yeah.
Halen had
I see.
died. So and
Train
then
of thought. Train of thought.
did David Lee Roth get does he have cancer?
No, Eddie died. Eddie died of throat cancer
Yeah,
too.
I know, but I know David Lee Roth he made a comment. The Marlboro Man got me too.
I didn't see it. I didn't hear that.
Okay. I
Well,
just didn't know because I hadn't heard
I,
it. Sorry,
unless
off
since we
topic.
went on Val Kilmer, what's your favorite Val Kilmer movie?
Top Gun would be the easiest.
Really?
You know, no, the Doors definitely.
Oh, he was
The
great.
Doors
in
was
that.
amazing in the Doors.
He was younger.
He was.
I think it might
Amazing.
have been his first movie. The science movie? No, it wasn't Weird Science.
Oh, Weird Science was good.
Real
Top
Genius.
No,
That's
Real
it.
Genius.
Real Genius.
Was it
I
Real
love
Genius?
that movie.
Real Genius. Yeah.
He was also in Top Secret. I forgot about that movie. That was a funny movie.
Was that his first movie? I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was
I don't
pretty
remember
young.
Genius,
that
he
movie
might have
that
been
well.
younger.
Not as much as Real Genius. I found this out a couple days ago that Real Genius, the weird dude, the older guy who hid down below in the bowels of the dormitory. That's the same guy who played he was in Napoleon Dynamite as Uncle Rico. Do you know that? Yes. I found that out. I was like, yeah, that's interesting. It's interesting.
You learn something new every day.
I know. That's why people should pay attention to this podcast. So learn something new every day.
They should.
Tidbits of worthless trivia.
Every time I
It's
hear that,
it's good. We were talking about doing that for one show, like a trivia.
Do it.
Yes. Yeah, it'd be fun.
I'll pop in on that. Actually,
Let's
that's
see
good.
what-
We'll figure it out.
Top Secret
Like all
was
those
the first
COVID
movie.
Zoom calls and stuff.
Real Genius was his second movie.
It was the first movie.
Yeah.
Real Genius was his
It
second
was
movie.
funny.
Yeah.
Every time I hear Everybody Wants to Rule the World, that's what the movie
Top
I think
Gun.
of. I love that movie.
I do like that song. Tears for Fears. Yeah.
The popcorn.
Isn't that when they made the professor's
It was
house
like a
with
big
popcorn
Jiffy
ball
Pop.
or something like that? Yeah. Yes.
So you DJ and do karaoke. You do both.
Yeah. Whatever makes me money. If they want me to DJ, I'll DJ. If they want karaoke, fine. Same thing.
And
No big deal.
Which do you prefer?
Depends on my mood. If I'm feeling grungy and grumpy, I'd just rather put my headphones on and DJ. Whereas if I'm a little more outgoing, which is a majority of the time,
Yeah.
I don't
you're
mind
very
interacting with the
personable.
people and encouraging them to get up and sing and goof off and have fun. You know.
Yeah. What do you say to like in general when people like you're not hosting karaoke, you're just talking day to day, and people are always like, I'm so nervous and I'm gonna sound bad. What do you say to them?
I'll say, no one could be worse than I sing. I cannot sing.
No, stop.
I've heard you say.
Marni, I'm being
That's
totally
bull
serious.
crap.
I cannot sing.
That's bull crap. Next time we come,
Rob.
you're getting
You know that I
you're
can't
getting
sing.
up there
Go
and
start.
doing a Soul
All right.
Asylum song with me. I know it's one of your band.
Okay,
Break
I
the
got no
song
problem.
now.
I get.
Give us a
see,
little
But
bit.
here's the thing. I'll sing, but I know that I can't sing. That's the thing. You know, I'm there to have fun and do fun.
Mhm.
You know. Now it's different if, you know, when we do if we do a singing competition, then I'll be a little bit more serious and I'll try and get people who can sing to get up and do something. And I'll suggest to people like, hey, if you're not that confident in your skills, I suggest maybe you sit this one out. That's only if we're doing something for money, you know, a competition.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's fun. What kind you were talked about a competition you did.
Yeah.
What
Been a couple of years at the Green Turtle in Bel Air. We did we called it Voice of Bel Air. Okay. And for 10 weeks, it was I guess the semifinals. For 10 weeks, we picked one winner each week to represent or to come to the finals. So we had 10 singers on the finals who sang, and we had celebrity judges, people from local bands, local musicians, sound guys, singers, people who had established themselves with in the business for a long time, who had, who knew what they're talking about. And so I remember, I think she sang, I forget what she sang, but it was beautiful. It was either Whitney or Etta James or something, but she won $500 and
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was nice. It's good times. Yeah, good times. And of course, the real fun time was the banter going on between myself and the judges. All the judges are my friends too. And they're making fun of me and I'm making fun of them and all that kind of stuff. And then the person would sing and they would give their opinions, and then we'd announce the winner at the end of the night. It was
kind of like on TV when you
yeah,
see it.
basically, yeah.
And that's cool. Are you gonna do another one anytime? You thinking about it?
I'll talk to the management at Naughty Dogs. We definitely have the crowd for it.
I think the only issue there is the layout.
Yeah, it was
like,
a nice
where,
park.
like, how would you set it up? Because you get, yeah.
I figured it out. I'd have the table right as you're looking out. As if you're at my table,
Gotcha.
to the left.
Yeah.
To the left of my table, where those people were sitting last night. We had to put a reserve sign, but we could figure it out. That wouldn't be that big of a deal, I'll talk to John, the owner, about it and see if we can get something going like that.
Are you trying to pick up some more karaoke spots, or?
Sure. I love to work. I've got no problem. If you know anybody, send them my way, or we'll talk turkey.
The people there.
Yeah.
Anybody out there? If you have a restaurant.
Yes.
Will is a great karaoke.
I'll give them my.
We'll put the info down below.
He is.
I'll give them my information at the end.
Give his info out at the end. Got to keep you on the hook.
It's what kind of vibe do you want? Do you want to bring to the place? Do you want country music? Do you want rock? Do you want R&B? Do you want a mix of everything?
Well, I think
what kind of crowd do you want to bring in? It's not just singing. What do you want me to promote? What do you want me to say? All these things. You don't just hire us to play music, but we'll do a variety of things. You know what I'm saying? We'll promote you. What you want announced. What are the specials? What are the bartenders' names? I always feel that, if you know the bartender and you get to know them a little bit better, then you might tip them a little bit more. Instead of somebody you really don't know. Tip. But if you know them, on a first name basis, you'll get a little bit more. The bartender.
And I think with karaoke, where you go decides what's going to be played. Like I heard a lot more country at Naughty Dogs than like Humagalas. It was a lot more rock with a little bit of country. So it just all depends on where you're at.
Main Street Tower, they'll do a lot of country too.
That's true.
It seems.
Say it again, Marni. What you say?
Main Street Tower, it seems they'll have a lot of country.
Yeah, got a lot of country
selections. And then there's always Neil Diamond. Sweet Caroline.
Mm-hmm. That's one of Mr. Leo's.
I was hoping to see him do his "If You Want My Body."
James.
It's Rod Stewart.
Oh, Rod Stewart. Every time he does that, it's amazing. The man is 97 years old. I call him Harford County living legend, Mr. Leo. And if I'm 97 years old, if I get to be that age, God bless America if I do, but I hope to be like Leo. He still drives. He lives independently. He's got up here. He is sharp as a tack.
I'd be happy just to get out of bed and walk down the steps. And that man's doing 10 times that.
Yeah. It's crazy.
If I have my mind and can know when I have to go to the
He
bathroom.
told me He told me I looked younger last night. Well, I was like, I love you. Yes. It's like, I'll take it.
Well, yes, Rob, you are younger than he is.
He said I look younger than I used
Leo
to.
By probably about 40 years, 50 years.
I'm like, okay, I'll take it.
Oh, really? I don't know.
Working at a restaurant will do that.
Thanks, Leo.
I guess not working in the restaurant's been good for you, Rob.
Do that too.
Been good for your skin.
On your life.
Yeah. Well, now you have weekends off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you don't smell like French fries.
Yep.
I finally got the smell out of all my t-shirts.
And got new ones.
No, took me a while though, but I did. I finally got them all.
Have you ever had anybody famous come to one of your gigs? And have they sang?
No. Okay, so I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Comedian Janine Garofalo came in when it was actually Duclaw years ago.
That's a while ago.
And I did a party for the New York Yankees. That was fun.
That's so cool.
I'm trying to think. late 2000s, early 2010s. Either way, the Yankees were in town, and the person who works in the Oriole front office used to, or the person who used to work in the Oriole front office now owned a bar in Canton. And she called me up because, Will, I need you tonight. I'm like, yeah, what's going on? It's my night off. I was with my wife at the time and just chilling. She goes, I need you here. I'm like, okay, but what's going on? She goes, you can't tell anybody. I go, okay, what is it? What's going on? Tell me. The New York Yankees are coming in for a karaoke party. And I'm like, holy shit, that sounds good. I'd love to do it. Can I bring one person? She goes, absolutely not. I go, I need one person because I need help bringing my gear in and all that stuff. And she goes, all right, one person. So I called my buddy, who's a huge Yankee fan. I go, what are you doing tonight? He goes, oh, I'm doing nothing. He had off. And I go, come down to Canton with me. He goes, like, I don't feel like it. I go, how about you want to meet the Yankees? I'm like, I'll be there. And he goes, like, yeah, I'll be there in a second.
Nice.
He drove down with me, helped me get my stuff. And we were
nice.
just partying with the Yankees, doing karaoke, goofing off. Great guys. I hate the Yankees, but individually, the players, I guess, away from the ballpark. I hate the team, but the guys were really nice. Really nice. Met Johnny Damon, who was there. Joba Chamberlain. I want to say Shelley Duncan, or his name was, I forget. Nice. But either way, they're all great guys. Great guys. I don't remember by the end of the night what was going on, but, we had a good time. Really good time.
You were DJing?
Karaoke, yeah. DJ and
karaoke. Did they sing and have fun?
They had a great time. They did Sinatra, New York. They did. That's the only one I do really remember, but.
Now, Marni, where was the mom in you right there when he said he hated the Yankees? You don't hate anybody.
I was thinking
hate is such a strong word.
And I couldn't say it in, and I was going to say, I swear to God, I was going to say, now we don't hate.
Yes, I'm pretty sure every mother
you dislike the Yankees, but then I thought, if any Oriole fan, like true Oriole fan, they probably throw tomatoes at their computer screen.
I hate the Yankees and Steelers.
So I didn't say anything, but I did think it. All right. It was there.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. It is. It's the mom in me. But I work on that with me too. I don't try not to say the word hate.
That's funny.
It is funny. What I was gonna say was that my grandparents were from New York, and but they were Orioles fans, but they didn't hate the Yankees. Yeah, because they were
from New York. They like the Orioles, and they're from New York.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I guess just because they grew to like the Orioles.
Okay.
I guess
my grandfather grew up in Jersey and lived down here most of his life, and the Yankees were his favorite team.
Mm-hmm.
So he still was an Orioles fan.
Yeah.
Really?
Watched the games, but he was a diehard Yankees fan. That was his favorite.
It's interesting. I have friends who live in New York who are Mets fans, and they can't stand the Yankees either. They're more. They are Mets fans.
Like the Subway War or something?
The Subway Series, yeah. That was 2000.
Subway Series.
Yeah, the Mets and the Yankees, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's craziness. But anyway, what I was gonna say real quick, my grandmother. So when the first time I got married, she that's how she told all of the New York family. She called them up and started singing Frank Sinatra, start spreading the news.
Yes, New York,
Cute.
yeah.
It is. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. Did any unknown ever become a band member or popular after singing karaoke at one of your places? Like that they were just good and because I know sometimes people go to open mic nights where maybe you were able to recognize them and be like, hey, you sang
not
one
that
time.
I know of. Not that I know of. No. That doesn't mean it hasn't happened or couldn't happen or it hasn't happened somewhere else. But I don't. Not in my gigs. Not that I know of.
Have you ever had a disruptive audience where you've had to settle them down? And how do you go about settling them down, Mr. Will?
Well, I've had fights when I'm DJing. Oh yeah, a lot of fun. Not for karaoke, but when I
You
regular
had
DJ,
those
yeah.
guys
Yeah.
at Humagalas
Oh.
I'll play
through
you
your
know.
microphone. You remember that?
Yeah, that's oh yeah, I do. My wallet
Was I
remembers it.
working
Yes.
then or no?
You
You weren't there that
yeah,
night
you were
'cause
there.
Tuesdays
I
was
don't
we
know
were
if you were
off.
there that night, but
Oh, okay.
well, real quick, let's go back. So you asked me what I do to control the crowd if I fight. I'll normally play like a song like Why Can't
I
We
think
Be
you should put on
Friends
like
by
"Killing in the
War
Name of."
or well no see Rob, I want to bring the
Rile
crowd.
them up some more. Come on,
I don't
Will.
want them. I want them to relax.
Anarchy.
There you
You
go.
know,
Anarchy.
Sex Pistols, Anarchy in the UK. Okay, yeah, right. Jesus.
Or do you ever do? I've got friends in low places.
That's an end of the night song.
Like closing
That's an end of the
time.
night song. You know. All right, and
Yeah.
so the microphone. Yeah, I never caught those guys. I gave all the information to the Harper County Sheriff's Office, and they really didn't do anything about it. I gave them the video. I gave them the name of the guy. They didn't do anything about it.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gift wrapped them.
Well, it's just respect. I mean, it's not your
something
stuff.
to
It's
go
expensive equipment. You're there to have fun, and everybody's having fun, and you got to do something stupid like that.
Yeah, I was like in a state of shock for 2 seconds, and then I kind of like snapped out of it. I'm like, "What are you doing? Why are you being a jerk?" And less, I cursed that night. I know I did.
Done it.
And I should probably should that because there were little kids there that night, but the guys.
Well, that's good.
Then
that they didn't have to witness that.
They yeah, it was crazy, and I did post it on Facebook, but nothing really happened. But you live and you learn. No big deal.
Yeah.
Chalk one up the bad guys. They got away with one. No big deal.
So do you have any tips for anybody who is looking to get into the business?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Why? You seem to enjoy it.
Oh, I love it. I do. It's just a lot of, you want to sacrifice weekends. You want to sacrifice nights. You want to sacrifice holidays.
It's the entertainment and
a lot of that stuff,
restaurant. They're all like,
yeah.
Yeah.
You are in the business. You are in the business, and the times that we want to take off, or the times that we can't take off, are like Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Well, what goes on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays? Nothing much, And if you really want to take, let's say, a week-long vacation or 2 weeks to go overseas,
2 weeks to go.
You better have your money saved up because, Oh no! Hey, stop! No, I love her.
Why did you leave him at home, Lisa?
Rob, I love her very much, but I talked to her today. I miss her so much, but she's having a blast. Either way, once you take that vacation, you better have money saved because we don't have days off. We don't have paid days off like a lot of companies do. Or like a lot of what are they called? Benefits and perks and all that stuff.
Or if you do it, you need to.
Yeah.
You need to do it in a vacation town. Like you need to live in a vacation town. So there is stuff going on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So you can do it any day of the week.
Yeah. He was huge down there.
Batman, yeah. Yeah, he was. Mike is his name. Great guy.
I did hear about that.
Passed away a couple of years ago. Great guy.
Oh.
Yeah, great guy.
But
sorry, we're kind of.
Sorry.
So, do you want to do the speed round now, Marni? You feel about that? Then we can throw in.
We can.
You fired
Let's
up?
do it.
Okay.
I am fired up.
I'm going to pull up the clock.
I'm ready.
You got the question. So, we like to do. Let me set this up.
Are they different questions or are they the same questions?
That's
different questions?
They're the same questions.
All right. Because, I thought about it. I might change some answers now.
All right, so we do this thing with our guests called the speed round. We're going to put 2 minutes on the clock. Okay. And Marni's going to read as many questions as she can in that 2 minutes. And you have to answer them as quick as you can. So just right off the bat. You don't have to think. Just
All right, no
spit
thing.
it right out.
Just
all right. You
what's
ready?
on the top of my head.
And
Right, I got it. All right,
go.
yes.
So tell me when to start, Rob. What's your favorite song to sing?
Yes.
My personal favorite song,
Acoustic
Everlong
or
by the Foo
regular?
Fighters.
Ooh.
Okay.
Do you sing in the shower?
Regular, because I mean I can like scream a little bit, you know. I don't have to sing; I can
karaoke.
scream.
Do you sing in the shower?
No, I hum. I don't sing.
You hum.
Or if I would have bugged the shit out of Lisa, then I'll sing really loud, something stupid, you know, where she can hear me, or she's trying to sleep, and
Well, now you can sing the
you know,
darkness to her.
I'll sing something really loud.
That's a
Yes,
fun one.
yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
What's your favorite band?
Tool.
What's
Yes.
your favorite?
Tool.
What's
The world's
your
best band.
favorite karaoke pick? Song.
Karaoke, my song or somebody else's sing?
Somebody else's. Like, what do you love to hear?
Way too many answers.
Pick
Way
one.
too many. Way too many. Way too many.
Okay. All right. What's your least favorite karaoke pick?
Journey. Don't stop believing.
Aw, poor Journey.
Marni, stop. I've heard that song, 5
I know.
times in 1
Journey
week
gets
for
a bad
years.
rap, though. Everybody hates Journey.
No, I
Or
don't.
dislikes them.
I think it's
No,
'cause
they
he's
don't.
hurt,
Not
so
the amount
I
of
know.
times I've heard people sing that song.
Yes. You
And
get
for a while
tired
there,
of
it was
I got
Queen
my
Bohemian
Queen shirt
Rhapsody
on
too.
today.
And that's only because
yes.
no,
That's
because
that's
remember
that's
the
like
everybody wanted to
the
sing
Queen
it.
movie came out, and I think that influenced a lot of kids. A lot of kids
that's
too.
like Brian's Sweet Home Alabama.
Okay.
He gets tired of hearing
Well,
that.
we
Like,
do live in Hartford County, Maryland, so that
The
is a
national
required
anthem.
song wherever I go.
20 seconds.
Yeah, basically.
All right. Who locally would you most love to hear sing at your karaoke?
Locally,
Yeah.
any of the boys from Crushing Day.
Nice.
My favorite local band by far.
Cool. And who famous would you most love to hear sing at your karaoke?
Nice.
Mike Patton from Faith No More.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Or Dave Perner from Soul
Or Dave
Asylum.
Grohl.
Those two are my favorite.
I just want to drink with
Dave
them.
Grohl, yeah.
One more. Do one more. Quick. One
That's
more.
fine. Yeah, one more.
I don't have a question. What's your favorite cereal?
Oh, snap. Oh, you know
That's
what?
based off of last podcast that you didn't watch.
No, yeah. I'll tell you what.
We had a
Lisa
whole
brought
cereal
home.
conversation.
Okay, so listen. Lisa brought home those mini frosted mini wheats, and I've just been devouring them without
just grabbing it.
putting my dirty hand in the box, grabbing a whole bunch
Here's another question on that one.
like,
Do you
shoving
like
them
your
in my
cereal
mouth.
soggy or crunchy or in the middle?
Oh, it's got to be crunchy.
See, I'm a soggy cereal
you
person.
cannot have soggy cereal. Cannot have
Soggy cereal.
No soggy cereal. No soggy. No soggy
That's how I like
cereal, Rob. No. And the milk, it's got to be whole milk.
Well, you
It's
agree
gotta
with
be
my wife
freezing
on
cold
that
milk.
one. Freezing cold.
I like cold milk. It's got to be
But
cold.
I will
Yes,
pour
I
a bowl
agree
of
with
cereal
you.
and
cold,
walk
all right.
away from
What about Steph? What about her?
it. That's me.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Nope.
As soon as I pour the cereal, whoop,
I wait.
spoon goes in and into mouth. Nom, nom, nom.
All right, well, I think that was a good interview, sir. We appreciate it.
Thank
It
you.
was
Thank you.
good.
Thank you.
We enjoyed talking with you.
I mean, I love you. I love you guys. Thank you for everything you've done. Hey, we got a dog down here.
They're not supposed to be down.
You want to see my new puppy?
Yeah.
Come here, puppy.
We love puppies.
Say hello to
Spudsworth.
Spudsworth Melman.
What's up, puppy?
Spuds. for short.
Hi.
Spudsworth
Spudsworth.
Melman.
Hi, puppy.
Aw.
All right, go back upstairs. We belong.
What a cutie patootie.
Get. Yes, I'm 2 weeks with 2 dogs by myself. Woohoo!
Fun.
Good times.
Yes. All right. So let me give before I get out of here.
Yeah,
let me
give
give
everybody
them where they can reach
the
me. How's
spiel.
that?
Yes, please do.
Iceman Entertainment DJs on Facebook or IcemanEntertainmentDJs.com. Check out the website.
Very cool.
Leave me a
Jeff,
message, and
looking
I'd
for
love
your
to
next
talk to you.
event.
And we will put that link below.
Put
Say
the link
it again,
Everybody
Marni.
know.
down in the bottom somewhere.
Yes,
Maybe
put
up
the link
here
below.
to the side.
Down below.
We can direct and traffic.
Get low, get low, get low.
Just don't throw the one arm up and
That's my karaoke.
Yeah, no.
Actually,
No.
we are gonna put. Do you remember? So the goodbye, farewell, Humagala party. Do you remember what I did for Rob?
Yeah, the 10 days
12
of Christmas.
days of Huma.
No, was it 10 days of Christmas?
12 days of Christmas.
12 days of
Yeah,
Christmas.
yeah. So
12 days of Huma.
yeah, 12 days. I made it the 12 days of Huma. So that is going to be our outro. That is the only karaoke of mine that for now and hopefully forever,
We'll leave that
your
up here.
ears will be sad. Will be on. We are going to end with that. So if you want to hear me sing and hear the funny things I sang to Rob, stay until the end.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, it was good time.
We recorded it. That was fun.
A good farewell party.
It was.
Good times for a sad reason.
Yes, it was.
What was the last song? The last song was Bohemian Rhapsody.
Do that as the last
Everybody
one?
got in on that.
Might have been. Yeah, it might have been.
Man, I don't even remember what I had for breakfast.
I know a bunch of us got
Don't ask me what we did
singing,
2 years ago.
End of the Road. Boys and Men, yeah. We were all up there for that.
Yes.
Lamont. Yeah, I remember that.
There was a lot of goodbye songs and
the whole
ending songs, so yeah.
Yes.
It's a good time though, yeah.
Yes.
Good times.
Good
times. Good times.
Yes.
All right, well make sure you check Will out. Make sure you get out there to Naughty Dogs and see Will in action in Jayville Grill. That's the last Thursday of the month? Okay.
Yes.
Last Thursday of the month.
Thursday of every month.
Check him out. Get out there and sing.
Tuesdays
you might see us out there
Dogs.
once in a while.
Yeah, you probably will. We're gonna try to get
the next time. I'm getting you to sing.
I try.
We're gonna do some String of Pearls. Yeah,
Will?
What'd you say? I can't hear you. I didn't hear you, Rob. What?
If you're breaking up.
New number. You're breaking up. What?
Houston, we have a problem.
You got String of Pearls. You got String of Pearls.
Soul Sound. That's another great band.
You know, it might be fun.
I do String of Pearls. Yeah, that's good.
Thank you for doing this again.
I feel better. All right, thanks, Will. So what's your favorite karaoke song to sing? What's yours? What do you like to do?
I like Everlong as well, but I like the acoustic version. Misery, Soul Asylum is a good one. My all-time, and I need my partner for this one, my duet partner, but Hunger Strike by Temple of the Dog, but I need Lamont for that one. Because Lamont and I doing Temple, that's like, if he's there and like every Huma party, we were doing Hunger Strike. So I think I'd probably say that's one of my favorite songs to do. Is that one with Lamont. And then I'm a huge SR-71 fan. So Right Now is probably one of my top ones too. So had to get a plug for the local band that's not around.
I like to do Karma Chameleon by Boy George at the Culture Club. And then I did the Sheryl Crow one. Wasn't that bad. It didn't go. Groove is in the Heart. Jenny makes me.
I thought you'd like to do that.
Yeah, so I do it with her.
Gotcha.
I don't mind because I like the song. I don't mind. And I try to think of fun songs because sometimes people pick like real depressing. Like one night I went to Ashland Cafe and because they used to have karaoke on Tuesday nights, and I went there. This was before I lived out here. I think it was Tuesday nights, and one night, oh my god, it was so every song
and that's
was
how
just
I feel about
one
country.
Depressing song after another, and
like and I'm not knocking country. Anybody out there? And that's how most of it makes me feel. Like some of the newer stuff is more upbeat, But some of those songs you get and it's like,
Yeah,
but I guess it's the same with like some
exactly.
emo music too.
And older, like people sing like
Yeah,
older tunes, like way
bad.
older tunes, but they're like
Like what is that? Last
sad.
Kiss or the one that Pearl Jam covered? I think it's,
Oh, I can't think of it.
yeah, it's
I
all
don't know.
about a car accident and his girlfriend died. Like, well, that makes me happy.
Yeah. That's like there's this one Christmas song, I can't stand, it's so sad. It's about the mom's red shoes and they went and bought the red shoes and she like died.
That's a
She got
country
sick and
song, though,
died. And
isn't it?
it's all about these red
It's a.
shoes.
I'm pretty sure it's a country song.
I don't know, but
I
it's
know the
the
one you're
most
talking about. I'm
depressing
pretty sure it's
Christmas
a
song I've
country
ever
song.
heard, and I don't even know if they still play it on the radio. It was horrible. I
Happy
like
karaoke.
happy karaoke
Well, we'll have to
songs.
do it again, and hopefully we'll get some videos
Yes,
and
yes.
throw them out here and there next time we go.
Santa Claus is coming to town as Wednesday Rock is coming to town. But in the short of it, I came up with the 12 days of the month. So this is my heartfelt. I can't. I start crying. I cannot tell you how grateful I am for the opportunity to be me. I've learned so much from you. I've learned so much from all of you, and it really has been a joy to work with each and every one of you. Okay. Ready? I'm gonna try. You do it! I'm gonna try. Go, girl. On the first day of Humagalas gave to me a great group of employees. On the second day of Humagalas gave to me 2 Huma shirts and a great group of employees. On the third day of Humagalas gave to me 3 ID runners, 2 Huma shirts and a great group of employees. On the fourth day of Humagalas gave to me 4 cases of mustard, 3 ID runners, 2 Huma shirts, and a great group of employees. On the fifth day of Humagalas gave to me 5 bags, what she said. 4 cases of mustard, 3 ID runners, 2 Huma shirts, and a great group of employees. On the sixth day of Humagalas gave to me 6 halibut fries, 5 that's what she said. 4 cases of mustard, 3 ID runners, 2 Huma shirts, and a great group of employees. On the seventh day of Humagalas gave to me 7 smoke breaks, 6 halibut fries, 5 that's what she said. 4 cases of mustard, 3 ID runners, 2 Huma shirts, and a great group of employees.
Huma